Hi, I'm James Schellinglaw. I'm here with Francois-Olivier Luiggi, who is general manager of the Pierre, the famous New York hotel. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on at the Pierre and how it's becoming much more part of New York and part of the new New York. And this is Insider Travel Report. Francois, first of all, let's talk about one of your initiatives that you're doing. It's a partnership you're working with Africa House, right? Talk a little bit about how that fits in with the Pierre.
Yes, thank you, James. Welcome always to the Pierre. We just received about 190 delegation in New York City for the United Nations General Assembly.
Which is, I'm sure, a busy time for you.
It's a really busy time for New York. It's really proud to be a New Yorker that week, just to see the city coming together to host so many heads of state. And the Pierre has always had its fair share of meeting, conferences, bilateral meeting, hosting heads of states. And when we were approached by Africa House, which is the concept is a pop-up venue during the UN, to give a proper venue for African companies to network during the UN, a very important time. And we thought, wow, not only can we give back for all the time we've been the host and help this great Africa House idea to come together, but we would be taking the Pierre off-site for the first time in its history. So it was a double challenge.
How do you take a hotel off-site? I guess that's the question.
Yes, so first you need a team that's used to doing a lot of events, celebration, and a lot of experience in the catering and banquet side. And we decided to take the challenge. So for 1 week, we were the caterer and host for Africa House. And it was a 6-story townhouse on 56th Street, a few blocks from the hotel, in the heart of Midtown. And it was a great success. So I think we're ready to do more, take on more off-site catering and look at other opportunities to take the Pierre outside the Pierre.
So be on the lookout. You're going to see pop-up Pierre, right?
Yes, yes, it's coming. More and more of these initiatives will be coming.
Now, another initiative is you are trying to make the hotel much more, into the neighborhood, so to speak, of this area and become really part of this neighborhood. Talk about how you're doing that.
Yes, so the location of the Pierre is truly amazing. It's right on Central Park, and we are very lucky that we are both a part of the Midtown business area and also the residential area of the Upper East Side. So here we are close to museums, Central Park, businesses, and the best retail in the world on Madison Avenue.
There's some stores here, I've heard.
Yes, a lot of stores. We share the block with Barney's. We are side by side and Madison Avenue. So what we want to do is, make sure the Pierre is in everybody's mind of the people who live in the neighborhood by doing a lot of activities with them. And as a result, the guests who come stay with us really feel they're part of that very famous neighborhood. So it's really a big differentiator for us, as we always see ourselves as more of a residential hotel experience in the best.
And you do have some residents who have been here quite some time, right?
Yes. No, half the Pierre are actually private apartments. Right. So we do have about 75 private apartments, people who live here all year round.
Yeah. Now, another initiative is something you're doing with the arts, and it involves both, art and Broadway and things like that. And I believe you call it 2 East, which refers to a suite here. Yeah. Talk about that program and what it involves.
So when Taj renovated the hotel a few years ago, we really sort of brought back one of the original rooms that was the Gentleman's Club when the hotel opened in 1930. It's beautiful room, is right off the lobby, so it was reopened, restored, and it's just a very, very special place. And it immediately became very popular with people who live and work here. So we thought we should make connection with art galleries, Broadway, and put a program together. So we now have a rotating art series in 2E, and we're going to start our second year. For our second year, we are very, very lucky to have Jasmina Danowski, who is actually returning and right now painting a whole new series just for the space.
So you'll have artwork by this artist? And
wonderful, and it will be the second year we do that. And we also approach Broadway, a lot of Broadway shows. Broadway show is dark on Mondays, and thought, what if some of your best performers wanted to when they're off, come to the Pierre and maybe sing and perform in that space. And it's become a really an amazing venue. Now it's once or twice a month on Monday night. You should check the calendar on our website. We have spectacular shows. We've had the Phantom of the Opera. We started with Wicked. We did the School of Rock. It's really, the program is very solid, and we're very proud of it. So a cabaret program into E-Lounge.
And so you can come here, it's usually in the evenings, and you go see Broadway for at least a cabaret performance, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's doing really well. We've had sellouts almost every single performance we've had with long waiting lists, and we're looking forward to putting out the program for the fall.
So there's a lot going on with the Pierre, obviously, since I last stayed here. It's great to hear all these new programs that you have, the art programs, the relationship with Africa House, the new sort of neighborhood program you have. What else is going on with the Pierre that I don't know about since I was last year, almost a year ago?
Well, last year we were announcing our new restaurant, Pierre, and this year, better news is that one of the most famous restaurant manager and owner, Suzanne Latapi, has decided to join the Pierre, and she will be the manager of Pierre. So we're very excited. She knows New York very well. She knows this neighborhood very well. And she will be at the head of the restaurant. She will be able to also help us connect with the neighborhood and become one of the staples of the area. And also, it's the fall, and we're going to announce that soon the dates for our Diwali celebration, a festival of light that we'll celebrate at the Pierre on October 24. So something to look forward to, one of our street events.
Well, we're looking forward to that. So what, you close off Fifth Avenue, right? Or close by?
No, not Fifth Avenue quite, but it will be on our terrace, on our terrace on 61st Street. So it will be outside.
Very good. Well, Francois, great to see you again. It's always great to find out what's going on with the Pierre, which is this iconic property in New York, as we all know. But there's always something new at the Pierre, right?
Thank you, James. Yes.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.